Education is more than books. It is the light that guides, the key that opens doors to success. This is not just chalk, materials, and chips. It teaches us to dream, to have courage, to connect to one another. But not everyone learns the same way. Some learn by listening, some by doing, some by seeing, and some.
The latest coronavirus wave also disrupts the conduct of face-to-face classes in NCR. The Education Department has suspended in-person learning in Metro Manila starting today, January 3rd, in compliance with the new COVID Alert Level 3. But it clarifies classes are still on in other areas under Alert Levels 1 and 2. Both DepEd officials and local chief executives appealed to parents to make sure their children stay at home for their safety amid the threat of rising infections.
This is the story of two students in different places. One shared dream is to keep learning. In response, the Department of Education launched educational broadcasting, such as TV, radio, and printed modules became bridges for learning, especially in places with limited access. When school shifted online, I was lucky to have a laptop and internet. We have Zoom, online module, and even a DepEd TV. We didn't have the internet or gadgets. Every day, I listened to the DepEd radio for lessons and answer my printed modules with the help of my parents.
The measures announced by Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso is the suspension of face-to-face classes, the reimposition of the curfew for minors. Unvaccinated people are also prohibited from entering malls and utilizing public transport. From an average of 70 to 90 COVID-19 patients, Manila's active infections have climbed to 574 as of Sunday. Moreno says he already had an emergency meeting with the medical sector as well as health authorities to come up with ways to prevent the further spread of COVID-19.
Technology helped many students, but it wasn't perfect. The digital gap became clearer than ever. There was a time the internet crashed or I felt tired staring at the screen all day. Sometimes I didn't understand the radio lesson. I had to wait days before my teacher could help. To ensure no learner was left behind, education found new voices. DepEd TV, radio, and printed modules became the bridge. A bridge built by innovation, shaped by compassion. This wasn't just technology. It was a human response to a human need. We're more than just users of technology. We're part of this reason it existed.
Because learning should access everyone and not just those people who can afford it.
Whether it is through a voice on the radio, a page, or a screen, a high-quality education ensures that no one is left behind. Technology shaped by people, people shaped by technology, and in every lesson learned, humanity moves forward.
Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Paulo Freire said, "Education doesn't change the world. It changes the people that are changing the world." Investing in a quality education is the basis for improving people's lives and contributing to sustainable development and ensuring sustainable economic and social growth. Despite the great progress already achieved, discrimination and poverty still maintain many people far from a quality education. We should ensure the right for the education of vulnerable people, eradicate illiteracy, and promote an education based on human rights. Does it seem impossible to you? Then you should find out about the story of Malala Yousafzai, who, after suffering a terrorist attack on a bus that was taking her to school in 2012 when she was 15, started her fight. Her fight for women's right to a basic education became so strong that she received international support. She now directs a chain of schools in her region, gives talks across the world, and has reached the United Nations Assembly. She received the Nobel Peace Prize when she was just 17 years old. You can go as far as you want, starting with your environment. 1. Something accessible and very satisfying is to help in a generous way teaching your mother tongue to immigrants that need to learn it. 2. Donate textbooks and school material that you don't need to education associations. Education is the basis of change, and still, 781 million adults don't know how to read and write. 2/3 of them are women. 3. Promote book crossing, exchanging books anonymously with other people in your city. This and bookshop exchanges elongates the life of masterpieces and opens our minds. 4. Encourage reading and motivate your child's education so they can discover what they are passionate about and orient them to grow in that direction. 5. Support mentoring programs or training for the unemployed. You can change the direction of a person's life at risk of social exclusion. Education also teaches people how to change the world.
Creatures of my dreams.